You can't do that. You have to look at the details of the passage. Listen carefully. If it's not stated, it is not fact. Hey guys, how you doing? First of all, Marlon, I see you, man. Marlon passed his structured interview for Border Patrol. Nice job, Marlon. Give him a hand, everybody. Jose, I see you too, my friend, coming out of where? Texas. Jose also passed his Border Patrol structured interview. So there we go. You guys are doing awesome. Claudia passed her CBP structured interview. You guys, awesome clients, awesome people. They're on their way to their next phase of the process. Okay, I'm getting a lot of people here who are asking me for help with the CBP Logical Reasoning test. So first of all, only about 15% of my time is spent on these LR type tests, because you guys already know most of my time is spent on the one-on-one coaching, of course, right? But I'm giving you 5 tips today to help you out with the logical reasoning. The first tip is this, you guys. When you first take that test, when you first see it in front of your face, you cannot jump to conclusions too quickly. This is why, because you see the first question, right? And you're going for what you think is an obvious question without reading the other 4 or 3 options there, right? They present information that seems clear at first glance. So the first time you see it, you think, oh, this must be it. But no, you need to slow down, because there's usually a twist in the system. It's done that way on purpose to make sure what? To trick you? No. To make sure you're being logical in your approach, right? My successful clients, they're the ones who slow down, consider all the evidence, and avoid letting first impressions control their reasoning. It's like an investigation, because you're going to law enforcement, right? That's what you want to do every time. You want to slow down and understand what you're reading before you answer it. Number 2 is a lot of people are confusing the assumptions with the facts, right? You can't do that. They're designed on purpose to see if you use logical reasoning to separate bias from actual information, right? Bias you see on the social media sites, people's opinions, that's just bias, it's not fact. They want to know, can you discern fact from fiction? The biggest trap in answering this is when they ask you, what do you think would happen? Rather than sticking to the details, right? They're asking you, what do you think would happen? You're saying, well, what I think happens this, and there goes their opinion, and there goes your wrong answer, right? You can't do that. You have to look at the details of the passage. Listen carefully. If it's not stated, it is not fact. Listen again. If it is not stated, it is not fact. Do not fall into that trap. Stay focused on the facts only. You guys, at this point here, I want to tell you, I have down below there, you have either my mini test or my big test. Mini test is 22 questions for you. The big test is 50 questions. Click either link you want to take, but that's also good prep for your logical reasoning. Keywords that are meant to trick you up. What do I mean by that? You'll see keywords like always, never, only, must, cannot. Those are purposely put in there to test you and your attention to detail, right? You got to understand, these missing words can flip the meaning of the entire question if you don't pay attention. Never, only, always, must, cannot. Okay? Remember that. You must be precise when you're interpreting laws. This is why it's in my test exam below. It's also why it's in the actual exam. Remember, guys, you're not going to a civilian job. You're going to a federal law enforcement position. Therefore, you must be precise, because you have to interpret laws precisely. So even overlooking one word can make all the difference between passing and not passing the actual CBP test. This is what I say, and many folks already know. They take my practice test exam below because it gets them ready for the real exam. And no, I don't have the actual questions on there. No one does, okay? But mine is designed to prep you for logical reasoning with automatic answers as well when you get done with the test, okay? One thing I do is I purposely put other words into my prep exams for you. I do that on purpose because I want to provide a little bit of what I call irrelevant details. It's really meant to throw you off. Yeah, it's right. It's meant to throw you off, because many applicants waste their time trying to analyze the distractions of, could that be true? I'm not sure. But the trap is you're focusing on the wrong information, and you can't do that. The key is to identify what directly supports or contradicts the conclusion. This is really important now in this day and age. You see a lot of social media on there, a lot of talking heads giving their opinions without any facts, and some of you guys get caught up in that nonsense and you're not looking for the facts. You cannot afford that in a law enforcement way. You have to use facts, not conjecture, not maybe, not possibly. My prep exam below is designed to make sure you know how to get rid of that nonsense and go right for the facts, okay? One thing is simple. We learned this all through college and high school too. You have to eliminate the wrong answers first. Don't try to find the perfect answer first. Don't do that. Take out the nonsense first, right? Whether you're taking my mini prep exam or my major prep exam, mini 22 questions, major 50 questions, you want to first go for the wrong answer first. And then you want to go for, right, the one that makes sense, okay? The smarter approach is always to eliminate the obviously wrong question first. Therefore, it narrows down your choices, of course, right? It also prevents overthinking and keeps your reasoning process on focus, of course, right? That's what you got to do. Now, the biggest key, and look, guys, you can go somewhere else if you want to for your practice, if you want. That's your deal, of course. I have over 5 years experience making these exams on purpose, these prep exams. My CBP mini exam is good for you. It's 22 questions. On my CBP, the big boy, it's 50 questions for you, okay? But either one you take, I want you to put aside that time. Don't look through your phone, scrolling through crap. Make sure no one calls you. Make sure no one bothers you. If you're really serious about a federal law enforcement position, you'll put that time and invest in yourself, okay? That's what my exams are there for. They took months to make, and they took a long time to design on purpose to give you the best shot ever. They're both they score themselves. You see your own score, you see how you did. You take it as many times as you want to, okay? That's why I do that. Don't walk into that prep exam without prepping yourself. Don't walk into that actual exam without prepping yourself. It doesn't make any sense at all, okay? Take care, you guys, and good luck to you, and have a good day. Bye-bye.